Joined by Secretary Tourism, some National Tourism Development Board, the much anticipated, the revamped version. You said a little, shed light on that. What is the idea and how will that structure?
The idea is that overseas promotion work was hitherto done by the Ministry of Tourism in collaboration with the tourism offices abroad. And while most of the other countries, the developed countries especially, had shifted to a different model. So the idea was that to have an executing agency or arm of the ministry which would be more nimble and flexible, it would be housed and staffed by professionals from the industry and would be able to rope in other external agencies also to help in the promotion work. So to create a separate structure which is more flexible to carry on the work of overseas promotion, and that would be a kind of body which will be outside the ministry, an executing arm of the ministry which will carry on the overseas promotion work in tandem with the missions and the marketing representatives that we employ.
Internationally, taking the tour, tourism tour for India, for the domestic as well as taking a tour for international tourists, how will that be inbuilt into the system?
They will do all the promotion work. The National Tourism Board will promote all the major, tourism destinations, the products that India has to offer, and look at, as I said, the use of digital technology, use of new tools to analyze data, to look at new markets, and tailor their propaganda or their publicity strategy similarly.
How tough will be the challenge for having a place for ministry in the embassies, because that discussion also came up today also in the discussion, because in commerce ministry also is thinking about having commerce attaché or from the industry. So you are also talking about industry placement in the embassy.
No tourism officers are going to be placed in the missions at all. The existing officers of the mission have already been notified in 20 missions, which are working as, say, first secretary, second secretary, third secretary. So some officers, especially in important destinations, have been already notified by the Ministry of Tourism. So there is no question of our staffing. So existing officers of the mission, and they'll be given the job. So I don't think there is an issue at all.
G20 is, we are in the G20 year. Where do you see the tourism moving upward, northward, and also the challenge will be after after November end, how that will be working, and where do you see?
I think, as I said, domestic tourism is reviving strongly in the country. Thanks to the G20 and other activities that will happen in 2023, we will see a strong revival of inbound tourism in the years that happen, and we will definitely see much more, inbound travel and foreigners coming to our country in larger numbers, thanks to the awareness that is created by G20 and other events in this country.
You are also talking about ministry is also planning a stakeholders meet. What is the idea behind it, and what are the outcomes that you would be looking in that?
Stakeholders meet in connection with the G20?
No, stakeholder meet for the tourism sector.
That we are doing always, constantly, and we are doing a lot of side events along with the G20, which is an investors meet, which is a meet on MICE, which is a convention on adventure tourism. So this is in collaboration with different stakeholders within the sector to highlight the important sectors in tourism.
Thank you, sir. With camera person Sanjay, Pranab Prakhar reporting for Vision Television World.